Good evening. Hello, everybody. Hello, Basil. How are you doing? It's Saturday night. Am I out of sync? I am. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. One moment. Okay, how's this? Much better. Much better. There we go. Curse you. 90s Kung Fu movie dubbing levels of sync. Hot. There's something. It's finished now, isn't it? Hello. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Every now and again, I subscribe to BritBox, and I forgot that it has Monkey Magic on there, which I used to love as a kid. But there's a lot of things I used to love as a kid that I watched again as a grown-up, and I was like, is it though? The criminals are in attendance, yes. Be small, do crimes. Do crimes involving my microphone. Yeah, a lot of cartoons I watched as a kid, and I watched them when I'm older. I'm like, wow, I really watched this? Why have I got such strong memories of it? It's terrible. Well, maybe not terrible, but, I mean, for example, and this might get me kicked out of, cancelled off the internet, but the Transformers, right? I loved the Transformers when I was a kid. And when they started releasing them on DVD, I picked up the DVD that had the original Transformers G1 stuff in it, and it wasn't good. It was like, you know this thing, right? Right, which obviously I've ripped off Transformers because nostalgia. I remember that happening, obviously, as it was cut in between scenes and giving you a little transition. I didn't realise how fucking often it happens. It's like every other line. It's like, was my attention span that bad as a child? Apparently so. So, you know, as John Nathan Turner said, the memory cheats. Some stuff still holds up. Some stuff's a bit wobblier. Children of the Dog Star mainly holds up. Gets a little bit odd towards the end when you... That's one of those ones where I had the novelization and I read that a lot. And so that, because the tripods, there's another one. The tripods got the novelization. Well, no, it's not. It was originally books. DJ, it's not a novelization. Wrong order of causality. But the books I've read and reread from the ages of 8 until now. I still read them now. And then, like, you watch the telly show, and it was like, wow, you had to add... why did you add so much nonsense in there? Just, honestly. Don't know how much of it was the case Transformers. A lot of those 80s kids shows got imported from Japan. Power Rangers, for example. No, 90s, but had to be edited to fuck to make him say a bit of sense to Western audiences, which might explain part of it. I mean, yeah, but... true for... things like Gatchaman or Bomber X or things like that. But Transformers, you know, was literally an American creation because Hasbro saw the toys, the Diaclone and whatever the other series of toys were, and went, let's market this for an American audience. So, but yeah, even that TV series and stuff would have been written and animated with an American audience in mind. But yeah, I see your point though. Yeah, Power Rangers definitely. Obviously, that they edited in American footage with the Japanese show footage. But yeah, I think there's Gatchaman Battle of the Planets definitely got some re-editing. Think Bomber X Starfleet. That's one I watched on YouTube relatively recently, and will still watch again. It's not too bad. If Queeks is here, I'm sure Queeks will go off on one about how brilliant Bomber X is. Anyway, right, are we going to play a video game? And we were idiot children and did not know any better. Talking of idiot children, how are you, Orko? Yes. Talking of more idiot children, shall we play a video game? And now we're just idiots. Hello, Art. Hello. Do we want to redeem it now? We don't, or do we want to wait a little bit for some more folks to show up? Aren't you meant to be having dinner, Art? Or did you wolf it all down already? We can wait a bit. Yes, don't worry. People love you. Art has your back. For some reason, she thinks you're adorable and worth biscuits. You'd cereal, because you gross at 2. Oh, right. No, before we start playing video games, this still annoys me to this day for irrational reasons. So, in the UK, we have a show called Dragon's Den. The format in the United States is Shark Tank. I'm not sure. I presume the format has been copied across the European countries. I don't know what they did it, but it's the show where you've got 4 powerful, rich business owners, and people come in and they pitch their business ideas, and sometimes they get investors from the people for less. So I'm looking for £500,000 for 5% of my company, and they go, I'll give you £500,000 for 40% of your company, and they go, oh, and stuff. But once upon a time, let's get to my point. So, but stop it. I saw you there, Packets. Don't think I didn't see you. Anyway, so someone comes in with a great idea that they want investment. Dragons, I've come to you with an idea, and I want investment. And it was a storage bin for grocery deliveries, so that it would go outside your house, and it was it was about say yay tall, and it had a section at the bottom that was more insulated for chilled foods and frozen foods and different stuff, and with the idea being that you get your grocery delivery, or you order your grocery to be delivered, but because the window of the delivery window is 4 or 5 hours, whatever it is, and we're busy people with busy lives, it would be hey, you can delivery people put all the groceries in here, and it'll lock. It's got a one-time lock thing. And then you don't have to be sat in the house waiting for your grocery delivery, because you had the bin outside. Hello, maid. Slight flaw with this. Speaking as someone who works in online grocery, you're not allowed to leave stuff untended. If someone fucks with it, be sued out the ass. Also, hello. Hi, sure, maid. I think they were meant to be one-time lockable things. So that you'd put the stuff in there and then shut it, and it would lock, and only the owner could unlock it. But the and this was I want to say something like 2005. Maybe even earlier, right? It was one of the very early Dragon's Den things. And, you know, it was an interesting idea. And then Peter Jones, who works a lot in tech industries and stuff, and he sits there and goes, well, you know, it's a good idea, but I'm working with companies now who are going to, who are like just about getting ready to get your delivery slots down to a 15-minute window. I was like, oh, that's cool, that's interesting. Where the fuck is it? It's 2023, and I'm still gonna wait for a 5-hour fucking window. So, fuck you, Peter Jones, and the rest of the Dragons in the Dragon's Den, because Deborah Meaden might be alright, but, like, some of the rest of them, cunts. Hello, Panda Grenade. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, sorry, I poked you in the eye. Okay. If it was a go, one of the big supermarkets would be killing out doing something legally distinct, but basically this. Have you heard of traffic? It makes small windows a nightmare. I'll bet, yeah. Normally deliveries are at designated time within 15-minute window of that. Oh, that's interesting. Hello, Kira. So, yeah, anyway. The other thing, as best I can tell, only 2 things have ever come out of Dragon's Den that have done much of anything. One was Reggae Sauce, because, like, you know, the dude behind it was, like, charming, and he came in and he sang a nice little song, and, you know, he made a nice sauce. And the other one was the pull-along kids' luggage that nobody invested in. And, in fact, they broke them on there. And the people were like, oh, okay, well, we better work on that bit of the design. But they've had a reasonable career. Everyone else, fuck off. Someone went on there once with a flying car. Oh, that was a big pile of bollocks. Because they were like, how does the flying car work? They're like, we can't tell you. I was like, why can't you tell us? Because we got patents. It's like, well, patents protect you. But we can't tell you. And it's like, you're fuck off out of here. And then there was Hamfatter. There was a band who decided that they'd go on Dragon's Den, and they were never heard of again. Fucking weirdos. As general rule for Mates Company, drivers aren't allowed to deliver early except with permission of the customer. That's fair. More Dragon's Den needs music. That's all you're hearing. Not for Hamfatter. Hello, Ray. How you doing? Big pile of bollocks in my voice. Thank you. Time for hyperkinetic rabbity thing. Yes, Queeks in a second. Queeks, you missed me going on about Starfleet Bomber X, which I know you're a bit of a fan of. The UK version sounds more interesting than the US one. Not that you've watched many. No, I mean, I've just picked out of 15 years of Dragon's Den some of the more interesting one. And Duncan Bannatyne is a transphobic piece of shit. So, you know. Very glad you reports, though. It does help a bunch of non-food delivery. That's handy. Why are we ranting? Hamfatter was a crossword answer on Guy's stream. What? Oh, wow. Sexiest spaceship and all TV and film for Bomber X? Yes. Oh, really? Do we want to do a Netflix reboot idea, Queeks? Do we? Really? Yeah, I think they're all Tory pricks. I think maybe Deborah Meaden might be a more Blairite prick, you know. Hamfat sounds like a little kid trying to insult someone. It is a bit. Right, shall we play... well, we won't play a video game. There's a good few of you here. Hello, everybody. We do play video games. Honestly, we do. Honestly. Rebooting Netflix or reboot the cartoon but on Netflix. Rebooting Netflix could be interesting. Gammon adjacent. The clue. Mediocre performer wanting praise for getting line after overacting. Okay, a charade of ham overacting, but the word is probably derived from ham fatter, plus flatter praise minus the alpha getting line after gives the order of the particles and wanting is a link word. Okay, so ham fatter is actually, well, of course it's actually a word. 'Cause that's what you do when you're in a band. You know, what should we call ourselves? I don't know, flip through the dictionary and stuff. Maid's gonna reboot Netflix tonight. It's Love Film again. Love Film was Amazon. It's Amazon Prime. Sorry. Straight sequel with a new generation. The old X-Bomber is a training ship. Okay, you get to see what the hero's up to these days. Some of the episodes reveal place hands from the original. Interesting. Yeah, could work. One of the main things I love about X-Bomber, Bomber X, Starfleet is the fact that there's a dude in there called Barry Hercules. What a name. Hi, I'm Barry Hercules. Get rid of stains with a bang. Right. No, we're not playing video games. We're doing this because Art did cash in. Hello. Art loves you. The rest of the world thinks you're a prick. Barry Hercules, he had a guitar. Sounds like the most manly Bee Gees. Snuff! Right, so if you're new here, this is Orko. The Ginge who's coming in is Snarf. And you can spend your channel points to give them treats. And yes, that is a PlayStation 2. Maybe one day we'll play some more terrible PlayStation 2 games. Orko is... Snarf Cam is mostly PS2, yes. I'll see if I can fix the album. Orko's very food obsessed. Right. Let's make it less PS2. More biscuits. So, yes, the Ginge over there is Snarf. This is Orko, his brother. Orko's very food obsessed. And as you can see, is just like wolfing down the biscuits, but is also keeping an eye on Snarf. Because he wants to see if he can bully Snarf off his biscuits. And so we have a competition. Kathy made up the rules. But basically, if Snarf eats all his biscuits without getting bullied off, Snarf wins. If Orko bullies Snarf off his biscuits, Snarf loses. And that's a simple game. If you do exclamation mark score in chat, you'll find out what the score is. There was a wobbly bit where Orko took the lead because Snarf didn't like the chicken dreamies, but we're back to the cheese ones, and I think that's a Snarf win by the looks of it. But look at him. There's Orko just right there. You go. Snarf's gone. That is a Snarf win, by the way. I will check. The winner is Ginger Dickhead. But there's Orko. I can see a sliver of biscuit there. That's not going to count. That was just a sliver. But Orko will have a good little lick of the box. Still haven't got your replacement PS2 off eBay out of the box. You'll probably do that. You got Dirge of Cerberus the other day, so you need to catch up Final Fantasy VII nerdery you missed out on. Cool. Nice one, Kira. Surge of Cerberus. Indeed. That's a Snarf win. There you go. Snarf is overtaking. But we will have new flavour. We will have new flavour Dreamies soon, because that box is about to run out. Anyway. We're playing video games, right? That's why we're all here. And also, it's getting kind of warm. Right, so we're playing Sam and Max Hit the Road. We're looking for a Bigfoot or something. I'm not quite sure. It's a little bit weird. What else is there? I can't remember what we were doing here either. There's not much. There's a big fish thing.
It's still a large fiberglass fish.
Thanks. To be honest, the thing that we learnt here is that there's another location in Minnesota. So we're going to go to Minnesota. To the world's largest ball of twine. Find a light bulb. That's something we do need to do. Thank you, Kira. In the
Holy cat heaven. How long do you suppose it took them to wind this immense ball of twine?
More importantly, how did they get it to stop rolling once it was all wound?
Is there anything like that in the UK? The world's largest type of stuff. Oh, yeah. That's a good question. Like, I mean, obviously we've got things like the UK's oldest, tallest, largest thing, but the sort of, there's a pencil museum. Because I'm trying to think of, for all the things that I've seen on various like American road trips and what have you. Like, I know that in Texas and Midway, I think it's Midway, Texas, there's a barbed wire collection. Yeah, there are actually old things in Britain they call castles and cathedrals. But like in terms of like weird esoteric attractions, we've got a pencil museum and some quite shitty, infamously quite shitty waxwork museums. In the world is not so much a thing as in the UK generally. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, obviously you could take... Yeah, they're mostly set up something to do when you drive across the emptiness at the centre of the US. This is true. Oldest coffee shop in Britain, 2 rows. Oh, yeah, that's another thing as well. People rivaling for like the oldest pub in wherever. But yeah, the come see the world's largest ball of twine. That's not a thing we really do. Right. Let's look at stuff.
Fun facts about the world's largest ball of twine. If laid out from end to end, the ball would stretch from here to the far side of Jupiter. Also, scientists theorize that by 2053, the sheer weight of the ball will push the Earth out of its orbit, propelling our planet on a collision course with the Sun.
Yes!
Good thing my life expectancy is only 6 years.
Way to take the short view, little buddy. According to the plaque, this is a shaving from the first foot of the ball of twine.
I didn't know it was old enough to shave.
It's a 1/200,000th scale model of the actual ball of twine.
And it's only 1/200,000 as stupid as the actual ball of twine.
I mean, he's not wrong. What are we looking
Now there's
at?
something you don't see every day.
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? We dump our fish heads out the window all the time.
Yeah, but these are halibut.
And that's what makes the difference. You missed out the Derwent Pencil Museum. Need to visit Keswick again. Where is the oldest pub? I mean, yeah, there's lots of... Probably in London, maybe, I don't know. there's lots of oldest pubs in the town. Oh, yes, the cliche. Brits think 100 miles is a long distance and Americans think 100 years is a long time. Old trip to Jerusalem and Salutation in Nottingham fight about it. Yeah, I think... What's Bristol's got the Hatchet, which is the metal pub next to the O2, and is rumoured to have a human skin on its door. Like the old door that's been painted over a million times and is meant to be human skin. There's also Llandogger Trow, which is like meant to be haunted because it's that old. The old Queen's Head dates back to 1475. That's in Sheffield. Well, that's a pretty good date. Check that against the Hatchet Inn in Bristol. I think there's not dissimilar dates for the Hatchet. Anyway, let's talk to this dude.
Do you work here?
Yep, have been for 40 years. So how can I help you?
We're looking for a Bigfoot.
You haven't seen an 8-foot-tall woodland creature answering to the name of Bruno around here, have you?
Are you talking about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Yeah.
He and a bunch of other Bigfoots helped build the Ball of Twine back in '56. Why, the stories I could tell.
No!
I've heard enough stories today. Have you seen Bruno recently?
I haven't seen Bruno in 30 or so years. Is he in trouble?
That depends on your definition.
I like to use the one that involves spiny echidnae.
Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
Many things. It's at this point we turn to resident accent critic Art Vanguard. Art, this is meant to be Minnesota. What do you think of our museum creator's Minnesotan accent?
What's with all the fish guts flying past the window?
Those are leftovers from our last fish delivery. Our famous rotating restaurant has fresh fish flown in every day from the world of fish in Mosquitoeville, Missouri.
Wait, that was Missouri? Oh, okay, never mind.
Has Conroy Bumpus passed through here?
Who's that?
He's a country western star gone berserk with power.
I wouldn't know him if I saw him. I don't get out much.
You would never have guessed that this dude was from Minnesota. Okay.
This ball isn't really made from a continuous piece of twine, is it?
Yep, it's the longest piece of twine in the world by 92 yards.
So there's one that's almost as big.
Stop staring at me.
I can't help it.
It's places like this that make me wish I were Canadian.
Well, they've got one of these too, but half of it's French.
That's actually quite good. Not a second.
That'll be all for now.
Right.
It's a bucket of fish. It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side.
These are things we have, by the way.
It's a swatch of Bruno's fur and mange. This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Are there things I can pick up?
I can't pick that up.
No, apparently not. Right. I miss the Whale of Fortune too. I don't know if it's changed much. But I went to Rotterdam once with my ex, and she was my ex at the time. We had a complicated relationship. But we went to Rotterdam, and it's a really interesting city. There's a lot of street art, like sculptures on the street. And some of it's really weird. There was a skate park on the central reservation, quite a busy road, which I'm not sure how much of that was like, fuck you kids. But at the entrance to the skate park was like a big old plinth, and on top of the plinth was a statue of like a mech slash transformer. I don't know, what the hell? There was a gnome holding what looked like a butt plug. I can only describe it as a butt plug. So Rotterdam's weird, but the Rotterdam Natural History Museum, which we went to, had a box of oddities, like very Fortean fakes, basically. But also there was like this display in the it was obviously a temporary display, I think, but in the hall there was like this display, and we're looking, and there's this like book that's like a first edition, maybe a few hundred years old. I don't read Dutch, but my ex did, and she goes, "Oh, the penis shortener." What? And I'm like, what? That's what the book's called, the penis shortener. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then we move on, and the cabinet next to it, there's this like thing. It's like a piece of wood that's shaped like that, and there's a hole in the middle. And my ex goes, "Oh, that must be the penis shortener. I wonder how it works." It's not what you want to hear from your ex. Anyway, Rotterdam's weird, and it's got a weird museum. Let's get on the tram slash cable car. That's not a tram, it's a cable car. What? Fuck you. Maybe I need to use it when it comes back.
Take a leg, Max.
It's a weird saying that. You missed all except the last few sentences of that. Rotterdam's weird, Kira. That's all you need to know. Rotterdam's weird.
Hey, look! That's one long loose end.
Too bad we can't reach it from this side of the deck. You always need a large piece of string in games like this.
This is true. We often need a large. Listen, Rotherham has weird museums. I bet it does. Right, what's happening here, folks?
These exposed wires look like they're part of the restaurant control mechanism.
They look like overcooked pasta to me, Sam.
Now I can control the speed and direction of the diner via these mounted binoculars.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Maybe not.
Because of course.
It's a conveniently located pair of mounted binoculars.
Well, I think that, can we take anything from the till? No.
He looks safe enough. He's not my type.
You say he's not your type, but he's also waggling his eyebrows.
What you doing?
Using my telekinetic powers to bend my tools.
Why?
To help me fix the rotating mechanism on this diner.
Well, that makes sense. Should I even bother asking you about Conroy Bumpus?
No.
Have you heard anything about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who the is Bruno the Bigfoot?
Sam, he's speaking in tongues.
I like this guy as well.
What are these malformed tools good for?
Lots of things. Like scratching those hard-to-reach places.
Every place is hard for me to reach.
Would you like a free sample?
Sure.
Just let me finish this one. All done.
Thanks. Hey, lay off the swearing. We're trying to appeal to kids.
Get bent.
That's what you've
Percent
been
sign,
doing.
ampersand, dollar sign.
And colon, semicolon, too.
What are you doing?
Swearing in longhand, asterisk mouth. Well, bye.
That's quite a good gag. Right, well, we've got more things. Asterisk mouth, yeah. Right. Are we meant to, like, stop when we see something? How does this work? We're just spinning around. I'm right-clicking, nothing's happening. I'm left-clicking, nothing's happening. I'm clicking on things, nothing's happening. I'm trying the wires. I'm trying like all the obvious places.
That doesn't work.
Thank you.
I'm sure this is somehow useful, but I'll be damned if I know how.
Okay, the escape key. That's how I got out.
I've got to use this elevator.
Oh, fine. Use the elevator. We haven't managed to turn the restaurant around, though.
This is a completely unusable thing.
Right, so we walk into it, but then we... Okay, well. Can we use...
I can't use these things together.
Boo! Why not?
It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side. I can't use these things together.
Okay, we haven't really got much else, have we, to go on? What? We're gonna use the elevator, but fucking Max is in there.
Could you bend this?
He already looks pretty twisted.
That's, again, quite a good gag. So, for reasons currently unknown to us, we might need to spin things around so that we can get at that loose end of twine. But we need to be able to control the doodad. Maybe we just need a quarter. Maybe that's all we need. But what would be really good... We're still looking for a light bulb, aren't we? For our torch. So, don't go there. That's a driving game. Yeah, I need a lot of ideas. Right, let's go to the thing that I thought was Bucky's, but it's not Bucky's. Like, the thing is, they all look the same, so I don't know how many of them might have light bulbs. This game did come with a guide.
It's a shelf full of Snucky's crap.
Yeah. This all looks the same.
It's a shelf full of Snucky's crap.
Yeah, I'm not sure we need to be here. I'm not sure what we're even doing. We're trying to find a Bigfoot, right? And our only real clue was the Tunnel of Love. Right, let's go back to the carnival.
Want to ride the Tunnel of Love again?
Why not?
So this was meant to be a clue. Like, we're hunting for a Bigfoot. Remember that, folks. And, like, one of the clues was...
Would it be tacky to root for the snake? Would it be tacky to root for the snake?
You know, was to look in the Tunnel of Love.
That's one spooky gill guy. That's one spooky gill guy.
Where this thing is happening, and there are bats.
It's a cleverly hidden secret door that looks like a cheap-looking painting of a castle.
Oh, wait.
I can't use that from here. I can't walk through this door. It's not real. Just another random acts of violence. Just another Thank goodness today's leaders react more calmly to negative opinion polls.
So there's that really annoying noise. Right, now, couple of things here. Number one, new save. Number two, take the sound effect volumes down a touch. Is it supposed to be Henry VIII? Have you tried using Max with the Sparks? This is a good point.
That ride continues to amuse me.
I think we're supposed to do something in there, Sam.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
Let's ride the TOL again.
If you insist.
So yeah, there's a I was thinking Kira's right that we should have a working torch, but I do keep forgetting that we can use Max on things.
I can't use these things together. I can't use that from here.
Is it Henry VIII? Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, it did not look like I could use shoot the axe.
I'm beginning to get frustrated.
Yes,
I'm
aren't we?
sure there's something there.
We don't have a gun in this game.
I can't use these things together. It's my little buddy, ready for action.
Okay, sure. Don't know how we ended up there. Hit it with an oar. Always an option.
I can't use these things together.
Doesn't have the cod piece. All right, fair enough. Again, we were talking earlier about nostalgia, and is Guy's nostalgia for this? Too much. Right. So, I just thought I'm going to load up the manual. I'm reading the manual, and it's got a few helpful hints. Pick up everything you can, Doi. Odds are at some point all those strange things will serve some purpose. If you get stuck and can't figure out how to proceed, try looking through all the items you found and thinking about how each one might be used, perhaps with yet another item in your inventory. Think about the places you've gone and the people you've met. Chances are there will be a connection that will put you back on track. If you want to speed up gameplay, you can order a hint book from LucasArts Entertainment Company by dialing 1-800-STAR WARS. If you want to access our automated hint line, call 1-900-740-JEDI. 75 cents per minute. Right, there's a note here about the binoculars as well. Anyway, right, that's not the answer. My first point-and-click adventure, ages 35 to 50. Well, let's look through the things that we've got. I don't know how you ended up there, and in that colour, but we've got...
It's a crummy flashlight with no light bulb.
See, again, it feels like we should have wiped.
It's a large, sturdy Snuckies cup.
We've got a cup.
It's a bucket of fish.
We got a bucket of
It's
fish.
a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side. It's a swatch of Bruno's fur and mange. Jesse James' severed hand. Hey, this means we can ride free all day. It's a perfectly good metric left-handed spanner that's been bent out of shape. It's a large, sturdy Snuckies cup.
What if we...
Let's ride the TOL again.
If you
What if we...
I can't use these things together.
I was hoping maybe we could launch some fish into the Tunnel of Love.
I can't use these things together. I can't talk to that.
I'm opening the hint book. On the cover of the official hint book, it does say, also it's 54 fucking pages long, use hints sparingly or you'll spoil the surprise. But I'm using them.
I think this ride is a wild goose chase.
It's a swan, Sam. Besides, I think we just need to stop the ride somehow.
Oh, thank you for that hint. We need to stop the ride somehow. Good. With a spanner?
I can't use these things together.
right. Hang on.
Let's ride the TOL again.
If you insist.
There's no bulb in the flashlight. But I've had a thought. I've done a braining. What if we used a magnet on the electric thing? No. Come on.
I can't use these things together. Thank goodness today's leaders react more calmly to negative opinion polls.
Can you interact with a swan's head at all? That's a
I'm about to give up.
Lighten up, Sam.
I think that was a clue of lighten up. And I think it puts us back to where what I was thinking yesterday. Do I have another kind of light? No. I think we need to find a bulb. Yes, I think we're missing a bulb. Where might we find a bulb? Well, here's a sign that's
Cone
full
of
of them.
tragedy. It's
What
a crummy
if?
flashlight with no light bulb.
What if?
I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together.
Because obviously there are lights on that. There is a fun house over here. Well, there appears to be a fun house. This is, you know, the Carnival Oddities place. You got some bona fides, Queeks. You know what? At this point, I will take a bona fide hint, please, Queeks. We've got to go all the way back home. Fine. Don't want any sort of boner from you. Trying to remember. What does boner mean in Polari? Is it pretty? I've only got like 2 references for boner, and one of them is fucking Morrissey. The other one's Doctor Who. Right. Hello. Welcome to our office. Are there things we can pick up?
This is no time for chit-chat.
Well, there are light bulbs. There's a television. A queer history you should know, don't, because you're the wrong kind of nerd. It's fine. I mean, it would be gatekeeping to sort of like, to say that you can't be queer if you don't know Polari. That would be some weird ass gatekeeping thing. Right, what if we turned the lights off? Could we then take a light? We might have to stand on something. Oh, you're right. There's way more in the office that we didn't see before. Let's switch the lights on then. Thank you, Quakes. It's like literally we started here and I just went left. Didn't even think to go right and see what else we got. Office, I know.
It's Max's roach farm.
Dudes, there was a mouldy sandwich on the floor. This game just got a million times better. There's a mouldy sandwich.
Food poisoning?
All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
It's a blacklight that Max uses to illuminate his rare 60s posters.
Moldwitch, it's a blacklight.
It fits perfectly.
Ah. And remember what I was saying yesterday about the Garfield Tunnel of Love? You need a black light for that, or maybe not a black light. Right. Great thinking about the interrelation between gatekeeping as a person involved in a subculture with security cultures, de facto mandated by marginalized groups and the threat of oppression and repression as well. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, sometimes you got to gatekeep for safety. That's a fair argument. But also, you don't need to learn the Polari. Right. So, we ride the Tunnel of Love.
Let's ride the TOL again.
If you insist.
It's a nifty flashlight equipped with a black light.
Yes. And there's... there are buttons. Can we click the buttons?
I can't use that from here.
Oh. Well, we can... Well, we can... So now we can see things.
I'm about to give up.
Lighten up, Sam.
Yeah, we've got a light, thank you. Right, hang on.
I can't talk to that. I can't use these things together.
Fine.
Let's ride the TOL again.
If you insist.
Yeah, this is where I'm wondering where I'm like, okay, like, how do we reach it? We haven't got a sticky stick. Oh, I almost ordered corn dogs earlier.
It's my little buddy, ready for action.
Indeed. Oh, of course! That makes absolute perfect sense. Get your rabbit friend soaking wet and then stick him in the thing. Right.
I can't walk through this door. It's not real. Just another random acts of violence.
Can I pick up the axe?
I can't pick that up. I can't talk to that. I can't talk to that. I can't talk to that.
No, I don't want Max.
This is a completely unusable thingamabob. I can't walk through this door. It's not real. This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Right, so now we're here. What have we got that can help us?
I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together. It's a cheap-looking painting of a castle. It's a fuse box. Just another random acts of violence.
So we can't talk to anything.
It's a cheap-looking painting of a castle.
Can we walk anywhere else?
Just another random acts of violence.
Have some fish.
I can't use these things together.
Right, now what? Do we need the Jesse James's hand?
I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together.
There's a lot of things we can't use.
I can't use these things together. I can't use these. I can't use these. I can't use these things. I can't use these things together.
Many things we can't use together.
It's a swatch of Bruno's fur and mange.
Max, chill.
He looks a little busy.
He is, isn't he? Now what though? You guessed?
That doesn't work.
We're meant to be investigating a Bigfoot. The Bigfoot like to go on the Tunnel of Love. Well, now we've stopped the Tunnel of Love. Now what? Yeah, let's have more Queeks as bona fides. This is fucking hard. Jesus Christ, Lucasfilm. It feels like we need to do something with the bats. Do bats like fish? Can I talk to the bats? I can't talk to the bats. I can't use them. They don't want fish. Use Henry VIII.
I can't pick that up. Get off of there, Max.
Why?
Check this out.
I'll never shave again.
You never did.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Video game. Absolute perfect sense.
This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Yeah, that was worse than Cat Hair Mustache. Was that as bad as the map thing on the dig? I feel that I was angrier with the map thing on the dig. Right. Anyway. Oh, it was like the dig was mainly okay, but there was one puzzle involving a map that just fucking
This looks like the Tunnel of Love reset switch.
Just like at the bowling alley.
What are things we can look at?
Couchus spudus in his native habitat. Who are you?
I'm Doug, the mole man. Who are you?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We fight crime.
Yes.
And we like long walks along the beach. What do you want from me?
Yes, the dig. It was another mid-90s Lucasfilm point and click that was produced by Steven Spielberg. Daniel Albu, game developer. DJ, streamer. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That was the space game with the horribly sexist commander.
Do you know anything about Bruno the Sasquatch?
Bruno the Sasquatch? Why, the stories I could tell you. Stop him, Sam. He's gonna tell us a story. I first met Bruno 25 years ago in Saigon.
Several hours later.
And then there was the time we all had our taxes done by a platypus. And...
Shut up. For God's sake, just shut up.
Look, we just want to know where Bruno is now.
Gee, I have no idea where he went. Maybe you should talk to my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, my Uncle Shavul. He's really into Bigfoots. When I was a kid, he used to tell me stories about giant Bigfoot parties, where all the Bigfoots of the world would get together and dance Bigfoot dances, and
That's great, kid. Where can we find your uncle?
I don't know. He disappeared a short time after he helped build the largest ball of twine on Earth.
I think I may weep openly.
Look, you two seem trustworthy.
Oh, we are.
Yes, you can trust us as far as we can throw you.
So if you bring me some pecan-flavored candy, I'll give you my key to Trixie's trailer. I'll also tell you a big secret about how Bruno escaped.
Why not tell us now?
Because I'm hungry.
Okay, so he wants snacks. And we summoned Daniel Albu, game developer, talking about The Dig. We've got, I think, was it, Isaac? There you go. I do upload all the adventures to YouTube for posterity, so you should be able to find The Dig there, folks. Like I said, on the whole, it wasn't bad, and then there was that one puzzle with the map thing that just really got me angry. Anyway, producer much the same as one produces before a long journey. Picture it, Sicily, 1929. Right. So, he wants nuts, does he? Oh, he's got more
Are
things.
you sure there's nothing more you can tell us about Bruno?
I've told you all that I know. You should really talk to my uncle, Shavul. Oh, yeah. I'll also give you my key to Trixie's...
all right. So he wants some...
I think that's all for now.
Fine. You can find your own way out.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll do a save. I guess we're going to have to... Oops. Reset the ride.
There. That should get things running again.
So I guess we're off to one of the gas stations. To go away, I didn't want you. It's a good old fetch quest, everybody.
Jackalopes, the bastard pets of Piltdown Man. Genuine Native American drums, manufactured by genuine Native Koreans. I gotta go to the...
Are these
He's
the...
one hell of a soda jerk. He's one hell of a soda jerk. Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish? I'd have to go to Snooky U for another 6 years
Yeah,
before...
Snucky you, we know. Right, okay.
Hey, can you open this for me?
Sure, ain't a jar made I can't open.
Cool,
Anything else I can do for you?
Do you know anything about Bigfoots?
Only what I read in the Weekly International Evening Inquirer Star. Anything else?
My little buddy has to use the facilities.
Here's the key.
You need some help, little buddy?
I think I can handle this myself, Sam.
Now, anything else I can do for you?
Nuts? Candies?
Oh, I smell beef fritters.
Beef
We
fritters?
dip the cows right here in the kitchen. So, what do you want?
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Sorry, I can't think of a thing. Maybe if you were more specific?
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Right, well, where's the...
He's not my type.
I don't know what that puzzle's going to do with anything. Right, where are the pecan-flavoured
Here's your
candies?
key.
I want pecan-flavoured candies. Do not have any.
It's a box of pecan-flavored candy.
Ah, there we go. Right. Oh, excellent. We're just walking out without paying.
Stop!
Oh,
Get over here. Were you going to leave here without paying for...
damn.
But I don't have any money.
Well, get some. In the meantime, put it back.
What a grouch.
Okay. Well, we know where to find them. We don't have any money. So either we need to get some money or distract him. Is that the toilet thing?
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish?
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Yeah, maybe Max makes a mess in the bathroom. That's wrong. Right, let's... What we need to do is go see... Like, can we lock Max in the bathroom? In such a way that... Whoops. But then...
I'd ride this fiendish quarter grabber, but my lumbago's acting up.
Right, so... We can't go any further round here to where the bathroom is.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish?
My little buddy has to use the facilities.
Here's the key.
You need some help, little buddy?
I think I can handle this myself, Sam.
Now, anything else I can do for you?
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
So, I mean, what would happen if we, say, pick these up
I don't think he'd want that.
and put them in here, and basically while Max is out...
Stop! Get over here. Were you going to leave here without paying for...
Okay, Max has stopped.
But I don't have any money.
Well, get some. In the meantime, put it back.
What a grouch.
Now he's come back.
Here's your key.
No, we'll leave it for a minute, Queeks. Surely we can work this one out. Criminal. This dude doesn't say much, does he?
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me.
What?
Narrator. He did not
Sharing
work it
this
out.
experience with you has reminded me.
I want Twinklies. More Twinklies.
What if we gave Max the also
Jesse James' severed hand.
we have
And
Jesse
it's still
James
twitching.
Jesse James' severed hand now. That's nice. I feel like I'm being impugned by Queeks here as well. I'm smart. Right, they're up there. We either need money or we need to distract this person. They're not distracted by Max going to the bathroom. What if we force-fed Max a load of fish?
It's a bucket of fish. I can't use these things together.
Nope.
It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side.
It's a powerful magnet.
I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together. I don't think he'd want that.
Fine, I'll have a bona fide clue, please, Queeks. I did not work it out. Thanks, narrator. Go back to the office. Everything you need is there. That cat's gone. Put the lights on. Nope, put the lights on. Fucking Max, Jesus Christ. Oh, I switched the lights off to save electricity, but I left the television on. They just unveiled a new Martin Luther King sculpture in Boston, and it sure is something. Oh my days. Right, what else? What else are we missing? I mean, this is just fun for a second. Thump, 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 thump. Right. What are we missing?
This is no time for chit-chat. This is no time for chit-chat.
What else have we missed in the office, though? There's nothing here what can be picked up. Further hints available for a small fee. 75 cents a minute. I mean, I've got the guidebook here, the hint book.
I can't use these things together.
I'm going to hate that phrase far more than...
That doesn't work.
Right, so aside from the fact that we've got, you know, a rat here... Ah,
Cash. Never leave home without it.
now we've...
Yeah, we may need it to bribe slippery government officials.
Because of course! That's where you store your cash! In a fucking mouse hole! Fucking hell! I'm gonna have words with Guy Kelly. Oh, it's great. No, it's great. No, you should give it a go. It's great. Like, Ice Station Santa, at least all the puzzles and everything made sense and were pretty good. Our biggest complaints were the irreverent comedy was straight from the school of fucking Family Guy, was mostly misses instead of hits, and then just when they did miss, they were like, oh boy. But fucking hell, no, just... We could have had a safe. My nan used to have one of those safes that looked like a plug socket. But no, just stick your hand in the mouse hole and you'll find some money.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't remember anything about mice stealing money in the opening cutscene.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't think he'd want that. I thought I'd have something to say to you, but my mind's like a sieve.
Don't worry about it.
Money in the mouse hole. Bottom dollar! Right, now do we just leave with money?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Stop! Get over here. Were you going to leave here without paying for that?
Yes, we were, because we're cops.
Heavens, no. Here's some money.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Fine.
Right. Back to the carnival. Fucking in the mouse hole mode. Fucking busted fucking.
Let's ride the TOL again.
If you insist.
Well, at least it takes us straight back here and we don't have to worry about anything
Here,
else.
I thought you might like some candy.
Thanks. Pecan's my favorite. Hey, you're all right. Take this key as a token of my appreciation.
It's not a key, is it?
Wow, this is some key.
Okay, Sam, let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, I've got a great story you should hear.
Ah!
Keep it short, kid. My partner's got a low tolerance for long stories.
Well, it all started the day before today. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Get out!
It's not widely known, but Trixie had fallen in love with Bruno. Every night, she'd sneak into the freak show tent and read to him what she imagined to be his favorite bedtime stories. She seemed as happy as a self-mutilated parody of nature could be. But she could never truly be happy until her beloved Bruno was free. Finally, she decided to do something about Bruno's predicament. She begged Flambe, the fire breather, to free the Bigfoot from his icy cage.
Of course he was called
Flambe
Flambe.
took pity on poor Trixie and liberated Bruno. And the happy couple haven't been seen since. Hell of a story, ain't it?
Well, there's our key. We got anything else?
Dougie,
Don't call me Dougie.
are you sure there's nothing more you can tell us about Bruno?
I've told you all that I know. You should really talk to my uncle, Shavul.
Oh, but we're gonna do the thing, haven't we?
I think
Yeah.
that's all for now.
Fine. You can find your own way out.
Yeah, fuck you too.
The Tunnel of Love is already operational.
Alright, fine. We just leave then. Okay, that's fine by me. How do we know which one is Trixie's?
It's a keys key.
No, Sam, that's a crowbar.
You're such a cute, misguided little bunny. Hey, Max, come here.
What?
Watch this. Well, this is undignified.
Oh, boy.
That's a disquietingly tall bed.
How can you say disquietingly with a straight face, Sam?
Ooh, they're genuine Scrantonese potions of fertility.
Let's take them.
I don't think we should risk being any more fertile than we already are, Max.
Okay.
These lotions remind me of traumatic childhood trips to the groomer. These lotions remind me of traumatic childhood trips to the groomer.
Innocent times. Innocent times, the early 90s. When that joke was just like, it's funny because he's a dog. The 90s was so innocent. Fuck you, Matt Walsh, and every other transphobic piece of shit out there.
It's a big closet.
Trixie's a big girl.
No, she's a tall girl.
It's a hope chest.
I hope it's filled with more gold than my poor eyes can stand.
I can't pick that up. Hey, there's a neat costume in here. It's a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida.
New location.
It's a big closet.
Trixie's a big girl.
Most things look kind of weird on the map. What's going on here? No, that was the closet again, huh?
I can't use these things together.
Right, so I think we've got everything from this location.
It's a Stillwalker's costume.
It's a Stillwalker's costume. All right,
It's
fine.
a scorecard from the Gator Golf Emporium in Roomy Eyes, Florida.
Right, hopefully that's everything from in there. Please let it be everything from in there. But you did get off the screen. Oh, you know what? We should talk to Flambe, because we know more things.
Doesn't that hurt?
A lot. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, we know your secrets.
How'd Trixie talk you into freeing Bruno?
She charmed me with her feminine wiles. She also promised to pay me $20.
So $20 then.
You can drop the act. We know it was your kerosene-soaked breath that freed Bruno.
And we know that you sometimes go for days on the same pair of socks.
Okay, you caught me. Just don't tell my bosses.
Maybe we should rat him out, Sam. The thought of him out in the streets drinking lighter
sorry.
fluid seems somehow ironic.
It's scary to watch you wrestle with abstract concepts, Max. Are you sure you don't know anything about Conroy Bumpus?
He's a country singer, right? Sorry, but I don't know much about him. I'm more of a Mambo fan. Anything else?
Fucking Conroy Bumpus.
Good.
Well, we can rat him out if we want. Right. Like, everything looks weird on this map. Most things are out of place. Apparently, that is Missouri. Is it? I don't think so. To be honest, it gets a bit weird as you get around the Midwest and to the south. Like, is that actually... is that Minnesota or is that Wisconsin? Morning, Zoe. How you doing? Welcome in. It's morning for you. Let's go to Florida. Or the weirder parts of Florida. Welcome to Sam and Max Hit the Road and annoy DJ a lot.
This would look great in our office.
But we can't pick it up. Right, what's going on here? Dunk of the
It's
beef.
about time they closed this senseless, cruel, politically incorrect attraction.
It was my favorite.
Well, of course.
What is it?
It looks like a couple of snakes.
Everything looks like a couple of snakes to you.
Is it something I can pick up? It's a long grabber. We've got a long grabber. That'll come in handy.
Not that I care, but what made you think of putting alligators and golf together?
I didn't. Fact is, this place used to be a miniature golf course. Then, back in '89, the swamp flooded the whole shooting match, windmills and all. Next thing I knew, I had a half-submerged miniature golf course crawling with 10-foot-long gators.
I hate when that happens.
Tell me about it. So I turned the golf course into a driving range.
So, again, Art, what do we think of Florida Man? Zoe's about to head up to Newcastle. Not the Newcastle that we're all thinking of.
Do you know what this thing is?
That used to be my golf ball retriever. One of the gators bit the end clean off it. Until I get my new one, I have to get the golf balls out the water manually.
Isn't that dangerous?
Yup.
Take a look.
So what kind of handicap does your average Bigfoot have?
Bigfoots? Don't get me started about Bigfoots. I used to have a Bigfoot. He was my star attraction.
I'm beginning to sense a theme here.
I kept him fed and sheltered, and how does he repay me?
In 10s and 20s?
No, he ran away.
Did he have help?
Well, someone must have given him that there acetylene torch to cut through his protective ankle wear.
Oh, there's a acetylene torch somewhere.
Protective ankle wear?
Okay, shackles.
What do you think of Conroy Bumpus?
Conroy Bumpus? He's my idol. I've named all my kids and pets after him. I built a beer can shrine to him in the garage. I live for the day when I can meet him in person. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Well, of course, the guy with the hickiest accent loves Conroy Bumpus. Also, when he says he's named all of his kids, does that mean he's had one kid? He's called Conroy. Or does he have 6 kids, all called Conroy? Well, we got Big Conroy, Little Conroy, Conroy the Third, Conroy the Fourth. I lost count. So we got Baby Conroy, then New Baby Conroy. George Foreman named all his sons George.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
Where'd I go?
Did you say there was an acetylene torch somewhere? Why? I want the acetylene torch, because that'll be the most handy thing. He said there was an acetylene torch. We also got Black Conroy. Bit of a question mark there. Fucking hell, Quakes.
Max, let's go.
And the proprietor has no idea what happened to his Bigfoot?
That's what he said, Mr. Bumpus.
You know, Lee Harvey, I'm beginning to think that vast unseen forces are aligned against my quest for a Bigfoot.
Ditto.
Ditto? Hey, look it! It's those two, what was that word, Sam?
Misanthropes?
Yeah, misanthropes. What are you, anyway, the president of the Hair Club for Short People?
This is Mr. Conroy Bumpus, famed country and western star. I'd suggest you show him some respect.
Yeah, well, he looks like a lounge lizard to me.
Right, sorry. So, Florida man would love to meet Conroy Bumpus, who just paid to use his golf driving range.
And I'll bet his scalp itches from that bad rug. Maybe you should watch yourself, little furball. Yeah, well, I've got more hair on my fuzzy little butt than you do on that hollow country head of yours. Okay, I've had enough. Nobody makes fun of my hair.
What's the accent? He's a cunt. Why is gone? Okay, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Zoe, thinks that Conroy's a Kiwi. To be honest, I mean, at first I was wondering if he was maybe meant to be South African, but that's because I watched Lethal Weapon 2 relatively recently. But I'm starting to think if it's a South African trying to do an impression of Ringo Starr. Anyway, George Foreman's sons are George Jr., George III, Monk, George IV, Big Wheel, George V, Red, and George VI, Little Joey. Little Joey! He's meant to be Liverpudlian. It's a very bad Ringo Starr impression. You cannot imagine this person telling us Thomas the Tank Engine rolled into the station. Oh, fight scene.
Hold still, you flea-bitten polecat. Here you go, boss.
What a jerk. It's a nice 5-iron, though.
Get me the hell out of here!
Oh no, we're going to play a mini-game. Americans think they can do a great British accent, you guys.
I'm scared, Sam.
If this guy went to Liverpool, the bird would come to life and peck his eyes out. Yes, it would. Fucking hell. Right. I think we're going to leave
Nice
Max in there.
alligators. Do you like roaches?
Fine, we'll... Oh god, it is a mini game. Do I have to position myself with anything? Oh, right, okay.
Get me the hell out of here!
We have to make a target.
Hey! I'm scared, Sam.
Oh, I see. Right. Still unsure. I don't know why the ball is so slow.
I hate country music.
I'm sure you do. But I'm not sure what. Right, let's hit the tail of the sea monster. That's always good. Oh wait, have we gonna hit the alligators and move them so that then there's a good path for Max to come back? Is that what's going on? Right. We
4.
Do we get it on the head maybe? Aim for the alligators. That's how we do this game. Is that what we're meant to be doing? Knocking alligators senseless? I quite like when we hit that and it makes the thing go spinny. I'm not sure how we're meant to get Max out. Do we even have to get Max out? What happens if we quit?
It's Max. I don't think he'd want that.
Get me the hell out of here!
Are we meant to go down? Nope. I just realised there's some alligators to the side of us as well. I'm glad somebody remembers this puzzle, because I'm really confused.
Nice alligators. Do you like roaches?
Oh, nice waggle of the eyebrows. What about the skull? What happens when we... I'm just going to hit everything with golf balls until something happens. That was fun. I don't remember. Did the clown... I thought I hit the clown. Did the clown not do anything? Shouldn't the clown at least give us some honk honk noises? There we go. There we go. So we can get things to do stuff, and then...
Nice alligators. Do you like roaches?
But what do we do about the alligators? And also, I can't wear a clown nose very long because it's really weird in your nose. Like, I can hit and daze an alligator, but then what? Yeah, maybe we just see you later. Not even in a while, just later. I want to... Like, I'm good at golf, obviously. But how do you... what do we... Like, we can hit the thing and drop Max in the water, and he doesn't like it, but fuck him. He's a weird little psychopath.
Hey! I hate country music!
We can boop an alligator on the... That's the thing, because we hit things and maybe... and nothing much happens, really. Like, we can daze an alligator. Very briefly.
I hate country music!
I quite like country music sometimes. Depends. This... another puzzle that makes no fucking sense.
Get me the hell out of here!
Please, Queeks. Put me out of my misery. Is there anything to do with, like, the wall at the back? Do we have to drain? Is that it? Do I hit the wall at the back there? Will it drain the place? And all the alligators will fuck off. I'm not meant to be hitting golf balls.
Nice alligators. Do you like roaches?
Do I have explosives? Because of course. What are we doing? Are we trying to distract the alligators by going ah? Do we have to feed them? Do we send the fishies at their head and feed them? It's a good thing we've got a bucket of infinite fish. Ow. Okay, yeah.
I'm scared, Sam.
Well, we smack some fish at the alligators and they go. Well, there's something. Zoe wants a poll. Peanut butter or hummus and cheese?
Yeah, can't dunk me.
Yeah, whatever. Imagine if I could spell.
Yeah, can't dunk me.
There you go. There's a 1 minute poll in chat there. Peanut butter or hummus and cheese for Zoe's breakfast. Right. Okay. So.
Get me the hell out of here.
So if I hit that fish there, and that alligator goes there, and then it stays there. Right. Which means I've got a path over almost. Alright, maybe not quite. Fine. Queeks using all their channel points to go, no poison. There you go, Zoe. You have a decision has been made. So, like, if I put that there, and if we're gonna do this puzzle and then see what happens. Right, come on. Anyone? No.
Get me the hell out of here.
I'm glad we got an infinite supply of fish. Right, okay. That one now stays there. I mean, is that what are we trying to make a thing where they're just all out of the way, or are we trying to do a thing where we can jump on their backs?
Yeah, can't dunk me.
Fucking will now. Look, you got like a clear path, almost, if you jump on their backs.
Hey!
Right. Well, we got two of them to move. Oh, it. Need to line them up more
Get
vertically.
me the hell out of here!
God, this is so slow and... Why, oh why, game? Right, if I put that there, will it get one of the alligators? You gonna stay there? Right, you are staying there. That's something. So tail, we can jump on some alligator
Nice
tails.
alligators. Do you like roaches?
Right, okay. You're staying there now, are you?
Yeah, can't dunk me.
Might be the... I'm not even sure how we can line them up at this rate. The only thing I can think about the roach joke, Zoe, is that there are meant to be some roaches. There's a roach farm in the office. Okay, so that's some sort of straight line. I don't know. Fuck you, Sam and Max. I'm just gonna go. Right. Okay. I don't even know how to line them up because I put the fish there and then it went and swam past it.
Yeah, can't dunk me.
This is, yeah, this is what I'm thinking, is that there is a finite amount of positions, but... Right, here we go. Right, so if I click on that up there, then we can stand on their backs. Right, okay. It's starting to look... It's beginning to look a lot like bullshit. So hopefully... Nope.
I hate country music.
You know what? I hate this fucking game. There's nothing wrong with country music. There's some good country music. We will come back to this game next week. But I am rage quitting. I mean, it's gone 9 PM. So there's always our cut-off time. You're with the Blues Brothers when it comes to country. What? Stand by your man. No, we don't have to come back to it, but I'm going to have words with Guy Kelly. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let us go on the raid. We could do an all new game. We could do an all new old game. Could do the famous 5. A new it's an art. Nancy. We do have all the other video games in the world. We'll have a think. We'll see how my week goes. Right. Art is exceptionally subtle. I could just spend the week trying to get Discworld Noir to work and fail, like I do every time. All the games in the world except for the 30-odd Nancy Drew games we haven't played. Right, who are we raiding? Emmy is still on, but I'm not sure how much longer Emmy's going for because they started before me. But I'll tell you who we got. Someone's had a rebrand. This is, it was Prince X Calamity. And they have rebranded, I believe this is Calamity, as Pixel Creature. They're a VTuber now, father. They're doing some Final Fantasy 14 online. All these games are yours except Discworld No. Attempt no landings there. Oh, I love a good 2010 reference. That is to say, 2010, the second Odyssey from Arthur C. Clarke, and, you know, the film that had a plot. Kira will cheer and be happy when I get Noir going. You know what it's going to take to get Discworld Noir going? I'm going to have to buy a gateway PC from 2000. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, right, let's type in Pixel. Let's see if I can get their fucking name right. Pixel Creature. Let us go and see. I believe it was Prince X Calamity, but it's now Pixel Creature doing some Final Fantasy 14 online. So we'll go and see them. Yeah, right. Fucking. I'm gonna have words with Guy Kelly. That's what I'm gonna be like. Why? Why did you think that this was good? But thanks for hanging out with me, folks. Thank you, Queeks, for all your hints and help. Thank you for just being a wonderful bunch of lovely, lovely people and putting up with my bullshit. Kira can't type today. That's fine. It's late. We are gonna go to see Pixel Creature. And hopefully they are having a much better time with their game than I am. And you know where to find me. I'm on the Mastodons now. Tootin on the Mastodons. And I'm still at Twitter. And you know where the Discord is. So yeah, you'll know where to find me. Look after yourselves. Be awesome to each other. And let's go spread some awesomeness to Pixel Creature. Alright? Goodbye. Mwah.